Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Capricorn 2021 reading. I hope you all are doing great out there. It is always awesome to welcome my fabulous Virgos to the channel, and thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers out there as well. Virgo, this is a great full moon for you. Capricorn is a fellow earth sign, and so I feel like this is going to be an excellent full moon for you. It's also called the strawberry moon or the hot moon, traditionally. So Virgo, as you know, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every single one of you out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. And if this does not resonate with you very much at all, you may want to check the other placements in your personal natal chart, see what the other planetary placements and signs that you have for yourself, and watch the readings that go along with those placements and signs. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all that info is going to be down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. I'm going to be pulling some lunar oracle and tarot for you to get an idea of what the past, present, future layout and cycles of these full moons are going to be like for you. We usually feel the energy and presence of that full moon completion for about the 28 to 30 day cycle that it takes for it to get to the next full moon. So let's see what we have for you. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Virgos out there. Anything that they need to know for their highest and best good. Thank you so much, as always. Life purpose. What an awesome card. And I love the artwork in there. Love that full moon as well, rising in the background. So Virgo, I feel like this, in a way, it really does tap you into your life purpose, and not just like the job that you have to do because you have to do it, but this is like your real life mission, what you feel passionate about, what you feel like you're really here to do on this planet while you are incarnate, right? And so as a result, you know, with that Capricorn energy, Capricorn is so much about our higher career, higher goals and ambitions, what we really want to achieve. So I feel like it's tapping in very strongly to that. And that Capricorn moon is actually also highlighting your universal fifth house of Leo. And so that's why I feel like it's also returning an energy of joy and happiness and creativity, because all those things are in that realm of Leo. So let's get into your lunar oracle cards. Like I said, we're going to do past, present, future around these moon cycles for you. Wow, look at this. All right, so we're starting out with the immediate past. That would be what was coming up from that last full moon. That would have been a challenging full moon for you in a lot of ways, Virgo. It was a Sag moon, and that Sagittarius energy does create a square to you. So I feel like you really kind of had to dig your heels in, stick to what you really wanted to get done. Wasn't the easiest time. We also had that funky Mercury retrograde that was squaring your sign with Gemini season. So it was not the easiest. This last month might have felt a little rough and rowdy for my Virgo folks, and it really required you to kind of fix your gaze, hold that vision, and not get deterred, to not give up, and to really persevere through all of that challenging energy. So let's clarify this card. Wisdom. Oh, it taught you a lot though. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, the process of that. I think, you know, because this is a waning moon card, this wisdom card, I feel like, you know, the things that you've turned loose of, or the things that you've been challenged about, like they really taught you some big lessons. They really helped you to go to the next level. Maybe stop sweating so much the small stuff and just let it go. Just simplify, purify, and just focus on the things that are truly, truly important to you, instead of trying to spread yourself too thin amongst, you know, too many projects or people. going into the immediate future, not immediate future, the present energy, guys. This is the present energy of the Capricorn full moon. What do you need to release? So I actually feel, because it's a waning moon, no wonder I said future, because I feel like, you know, the full moon is powerful in of itself, but I actually feel once it starts to be in that waning cycle, it really is super powered. It's really helping you to let something go, to release, to detox, to purge, to purify. Let's clarify this card for you. You may be really kind of in that contemplation around this particular full moon. Yeah, the long night moon, the darkness card. So in some ways, I love this card because the little bunny rabbit sitting there under that moon, you know? That long night moon. And so for some of you Virgos, you might be even almost feeling like this long dark night of the soul. You might really be sitting in this place of contemplation. The long night moon is also called the cold moon. It's typically the full moon of December, that winter solstice kind of full moon energy. And so it's interesting, you know, we just had the summer solstice. So I almost feel like there's this reflective sort of looking back and also looking at the present, looking forward, and saying, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of so that I can go forward? If something needs to be let go of, then it's time to just, you know, put it on the back burner and focus on other things. But if it's something that you feel, you know, still has a good place in your heart or your life, even if you don't make it your main focus right now, like if it's a relationship that you've been waiting on or a job you've been waiting to hear about, you know, put it on the side. Don't let it consume your mind or consume your focus. Going into the future, though, I do feel like this release is very important to you, Virgo. Whatever you leave behind, it is going to free you up. You're going to feel a lot lighter because we have the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. To me, this is one of the most empowering or like fresh, revitalizing new moons of the entire lunar cycle, because the Aries sign is the first sign of the zodiac. It's the initiator. It's that burst of action, the springtime, right? And so I feel like anything that you've been holding on to that doesn't need to go with you, as much as you can over this month's cycle, let it go. Let it go, Virgo, because the new moon in Aries is like, let's go. And you're going to move a lot faster if you don't have a whole lot of baggage hanging on to you. Yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways you're really embodying this more divine masculine side. We have, you know, the masculine, the lunar god, along with Aries, which is the sign of the warrior, ruled by Mars. So there's a lot of like super Aries energy, super divine masculine energy. No matter how you identify, you know, that masculine energy, it's like the emperor stepping into leadership, stepping into action, not being afraid to step up into that role of authority and say, you know what, I'm a good leader and y'all are going to lead where I follow because I'm going to take us somewhere good, right? So if you're being called into a leadership role, being called to take action in something in your life, Virgo, I would go for it. That's very, very powerful and empowering. So shut off any of that old stuff that you don't need anymore. Contemplate, release, because things are going to start moving. Then they're going to start moving fast, I think, in this next lunar cycle here. Let's get some tarot on this. Let's deepen these past, present, future messages for you, Virgo. Wow. I'm actually thinking of a couple of Virgos I know right now. Look, I can't help it. Look at these. All right, so I feel like in this past position, there's our Two of Cups. So there may have been some really challenging things in love. You may have really felt like, oh, you might have been very steadfast, really grounded, really centered on what you wanted in your love relationship. Whether this is an old or new relationship, I think it could apply to both. You have learned some things from this, right? But I don't think you're done. I don't think you're quite done. Let's get a clarifier on this Two of Cups, please. What is this about for Virgo? You might be in that position where it's like you're really having to make that tough decision to say, you know what, am I going to stick it out with this person who's being challenging and difficult, or am I going to move it forward? I do think that you will move it forward. I don't know if you'll entirely let go of them, but I think for now, at least, you are going to move this forward, because if they don't want to move forward with you with this Wheel of Fortune, that's absolutely expansive, lucky movement forward. It's like, let's take this to the next level. Let's go to the next, the next plateau. And if they're not willing to do that with you, you're probably going to move on without them, right? Irregardless. And what you're focused on right now, present energy of the Capricorn full moon, not a surprise. Here's our King of Pentacles. Very strong Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. He's the King of Earth. Definitely. This is you wanting to make good decisions with your money, good decisions with your property or your resources. It's usually a time of better success coming in, right? Wow. Let's get a clarifier on this. You might be really focused on... Oh, yes, you're very focused on putting some money away here, Virgo. You really are. Wow, King of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying. I do feel like there is this focus. It's sort of just like, let's go to the next level. If I can't get this love interest on board, or if they're still stuck in the mud, at least I can take myself to the next level. But to me, the Ace of Pentacles is a big gift. And I feel like you are in that focus of manifesting work. So for some of my Virgos out there, or maybe, hey, all of the Virgos out there, it might be a really good time to do, just some candle magic, a little bit of, positive affirmation, even if that's as much as you do, to start really manifesting better energies, better vibrations, and better physical experiences into your life, because the Pentacles are about tangible, real world, earthy things. I think for a lot of you too, that's just better money. You might be getting a better job, better benefits, better payout, better something. That's like a bonus. That's like a raise, a promotion, having a good boss to work for, or you being a good boss yourself. It's really nice. Good stuff too if you're self-employed, for sure. Going into the future, I just gotta smile, guys, because of this Four of Wands. I feel like when you start moving yourself forward, taking this very strong, kind of very divine masculine leadership role, if you've got a love interest that hasn't been quite on board in the past, they might just get on board, right? And if it's not about a love relationship, this could be about really having a happier home, a more stable place to live, really setting things up in a nice way. You might know, somebody that good things are happening for them, and it just gives you a good feeling. And it kind of, it's kind of contagious, that good feeling. But this is a soulmate and twin flame card too. It is. It's very fiery, very passionate going through your next month. Heating it up, Virgo. Let's get a clarifier on the Four of Wands for you. And the Hermit. And I love this, because to me, this is your power card, Virgo, in the Major Arcana. So some of you might decide, yeah, I just want to be home alone for a little bit. I just need a little time. And you might need some time to chill out. But when I see this in your own reading and we see such supportive cards around it, I feel like this makes you feel so much better. Like this is really you stepping into your power and saying, you know what, I'm going to do what's right for me. Because the Hermit is all about shining that light of truth, following your true authentic self and voice. You got to do what's right for you. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you smile. Wow. Look at this Wheel of Fortune on the bottom coming through again. I'm just saying, there's twice. I think a lot of things that were in stagnation are going to be moving out, and check it out. There's our Tower. A lot of masculine Mars energy, a lot of Aries energy. That Tower is ruled by Mars. It's moving it forward. Wow. I knew this was going to be like a friggin' awesome reading for you, Virgo, because the Capricorn full moon is a very empowering moon for you. But wow, this definitely exceeded my expectations. Let's get you an affirmation from the Magickal Spell Card deck. Just feel like you're stepping into your earth power. And check that out. I love this. Safe travel. Safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam. Far away, but bring me home. So I do feel that your travels will be safe if you're moving around a lot. I also just have to point this out because I couldn't help but notice the synchronicities in the number 2s. On that wisdom card, it's a 22. You have the 2 of cups, another 2. And look at the top of the safe travel card, another 22. 22, 2 and 2 might be really important to you. It is a master number. If you see 10s coming up again, 2s coming up again and again, I think you should pay attention to that. And this could be a very strong relationship month, balancing a relationship. But I think it really is about you stepping into that leadership role, being the one that takes action, moves your life and yourself forward. You've got some really good things to work on here, Virgo. Life purpose. And on the bottom, the card was authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Yes, be true to you. That's exactly what I was just saying. So Virgo, have an awesome strawberry Capricorn goat moon. I hope it is absolutely wonderful for you all. And I will be looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.